feel like to be back here? Have you been to Little Caesars before, or?
Yes, I visited arena a year and a half ago with my family. Mike Bayoff showed me in the summertime.
What is it like to be here this weekend?
It's tough, to be honest with you. As soon as I landed, a lot of thoughts came, a lot of memories came, and it's still overwhelming. So I'm trying to control myself, but great to see you guys. And I follow Red Wings from Moscow time to time. So
What will it mean to you, maybe at some point tonight, to be able to look up and know your number is going to be up there in another couple of months?
Tremendous honor. Thoughts are very simple. I got lucky to play with the greatest players in the game, coaches, staff, and I cannot thank enough ownership that gave me a chance and sent the plane in Portland, Oregon to get me. So Mr. Gillis' family did a great job, and I'm glad that we won. Finally, we won. So.
Sergei, what were the emotions like when you got that phone call this summer, and was it something you had thought about much prior to it?
No thoughts about that. Chris Illich called. We talked about for 3-4 minutes about family stuff, and I had no idea what he's gonna end up with. So eventually he broke the news and stopped breathing, and it was, again, I'm gonna use this word, overwhelming memories, feelings, everything that happened just clicked. So, but like I said, I try gathered my thoughts together and thank him for the tremendous honor, and a little bit in disbelief that that kind of things happened to the Russian kid who came to North America when he was 20. And then I remember about Nick. We've been roommates for quite a long time, right?
That's right.
So those kind of feelings, and still not easy to grasp and put it into the words. What kind of January 12th will be. Nervous already.
And then Nick, your and Sergei's careers were so connected from the very beginning. I'm just curious, what will it mean to you to see his number go up there with yours?
First of all, I think it's well deserved. Sergei had a tremendous career. When I came to the Wings, I think he came the year before I came, and Sergei was already a star when I joined the team. And a couple of years later, he was a superstar in the NHL. Hart Trophy winner, Stanley Cup winner. Selke, you've won everything. So it's well deserved to see his jersey go up in the rafters too.
It's amazing. And both of you look like you could still play, basically. The 100 years, all the history in the organization, and you guys are a big part of it. What were some of the best memories, and what was it like playing for this organization, both of you?
I think, first of all, just the history of the team, the tradition of the teams. Knowing playing for one of the original 6 teams is very special, and be able to do that for a long period of time, it was very special too. And then, having a chance to finally win Stanley Cups with the team. We've had some disappointing years. We started off in the early 90s with very good regular seasons, but we couldn't really finish it off in the playoffs. And finally getting over the hurdle and winning that first, Stanley Cup meant so much to the team, but to the city as well. So it's been a lot of fun stories going around with all the guys that we're seeing this weekend.
How about you, Sergei?
I think Nick said it all and put it in really good perspectives. But I like to add that fun is a good word for the process we do, but it was grueling fun. We went through a lot of workouts, a lot of injuries, playing with the injuries. Playoffs, it's all about pain in my mind. So, and we took it Like Nick said, we had a few disappointing seasons, but we never thought we cannot done it. Fans drove us, support us, win or lose, bad or good. It was amazing platform for us to continue this hard working process until eventually to get that precious trophy to the city, to the state, to the fans, and those parades, over 1 million people. I think it was a sea of people. It was a tremendous honor to be on that stage and speak to all those people who really want us to succeed, and really thank God we did it. And this kind of a winning attitude, winning manner, help one another, because it's not easy. Our team was built from really, really good players, superstars. Obviously, Scotty, and obviously I cannot thank enough that Mr. Ilitch family believe in us through get-go, from day one until we finally got the trophy back in town.
Nick, do you have a favorite memory or moment or game from Sergei's career that stands out to you?
There are so many games where Sergei was the best player on the ice, but the one game that stands out was the one when he scored 5 goals against, I believe it was against the Capitals. I think that when the 5th goal, you throw your gloves up in the air like you couldn't do anything any more than that.
I was ready to go to the
but
locker
that,
room.
yeah, but that game is one that really sticks out. But he had so many good games, strong games, that he took games over all by himself. So, but that one is the first that comes to mind with scoring 5 goals.
And Sergei, just what does the future hold for you? Have you considered like possibility of returning to the NHL in some capacity, coaching, front office, or anything like that?
I don't think so. I like to be a coach or involved with that kind of a tremendous, grueling process. I'm totally family man. I do help Russian team I work for, representing ownership, who owns the team. I had a great relationship with the coaches and guys when I'm there, but it's not an everyday job. So I don't see myself, be honest with you, to conquer in obviously not the player capacity, but something else. I think coaching or something like that, or anything like that, not going to be on my mind, and I don't think it's possible. I want to stay with the family and grow together with my kids and be around.
Nick, a lot of the players, current players, talk about how cool of an opportunity it is to have alumni in and out of the locker room, around the arena, and around the building. Can you just talk about what that dynamic's like, and for you guys as alumni to have that opportunity to grow those relationships with the current players?
Yeah, no, it's a fun weekend for us, former players. First of all, to get a chance to meet all the guys that you played with, back in the day. But it's also fun to come and meet some of the current players. You get a chance to talk to them a little bit more. Now, I work for the team, so I'm around a little bit more. But for some of the other players, the former players, I get a chance to meet the current guys. I know today, one of the players wanted to meet one of the former players and just talk some stories, and that's one of the things that we share with the current players too. That we have a lot of things that we've been through that we can pass along, and I'm sure they'll have questions for us too. But just getting a chance to meet face to face and chat, and for them to ask questions, and for us to get a chance to see them up close too. We watch them on TV, or we come here and watch games, but get a chance to talk to them a little bit closer than that, which we appreciate, and I think they appreciate that too.
Yes, for both of you, I would love to hear more about that, those conversations with the younger players. You know, you probably think, even with all the winning you've done in your 20s, you know everything that there is to know. What have you learned now that you look back in your careers with all this perspective that these younger players you're talking to need to take in to get to the heights that you've reached?
I'll try. I think it's understanding pro hockey. Pro hockey is an everyday job. Work ethics, character, to get the amount of necessary things to do before every game, every practice. Be positive, look forward to conquer next opponent. But most important thing, I think, for me, if you do have some kind of challenges inside of the team. In my mind, it's always been probably that phrase that everybody knows: the way you practice, the way you play. So you practice hard, play hard. You have to be a great teammate, and I mean that during all those practices, you have to push yourself and push your teammates around you to be as best as possible. That's when the team grow, individual effort become way better. And I think in a short period of time, team glued together and ready for another big step in the right direction. Go
Time
ahead.
for one more if anybody else has one.
You want to add anything? No, good.
Just that 2002 team, how fun was it to be part of that roster, and how much pressure was there to win the Stanley Cup that year and whatnot?
First of all, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun seeing the players that we signed or the players that we traded for to put that team together, to put a lot of those future Hall of Famers and pretty much an all-star team that Ken Holland was able to put together. And with that comes pressure of having success and winning at the end. So I think we did have a lot of pressure on us as a team too. But I think if you look at the group, we had a lot of experience on that team. Guys that's been on superstars or stars on other teams. That it was more a matter of everyone playing for one another, accepting a role that might be lesser than what you had on another team. And I think Scott was a big piece of that too, a big key to our success of managing the players that you have and have them accept their roles and have them play as a team. And I think we were able to do that with the experience that we had. And we had Steve Yzerman as our leader. Stevie stepped up and said the right things at the right time. If most of you guys remember, we were down 2-0 in the first round against Vancouver, heading out west to play Game 3 with lots of pressure on us. And Stevie's saying that we're a good team, we're a confident team, and we can go out just and win this next game. So we did have a lot of pressure with that, but I think we handled it well with the experience that we had on our team back then.